Have you ever reached the end of the day and wondered why you feel completely drained, even though you barely did anything? You sat in a chair. You answered a few messages. You watched a few videos. Nothing felt difficult. Yet your body feels heavy, your mind feels slow, and even small tasks seem too much. It almost feels like someone quietly took your energy while you weren't paying attention. The strange part is that this happens to millions of people every single day. There was a young man named Ryan who believed he was simply lazy. Every morning, he promised himself that today would be different. He made long lists, opened his laptop, and planned big goals. But somehow, an hour disappeared scrolling through his phone. Then another disappeared checking emails that did not matter. By evening, he had done almost nothing, yet he wanted nothing more than to lie down and sleep. He kept asking himself one painful question. Why am I always tired? At first, Ryan blamed his sleep. He went to bed earlier. He bought better pillows. He even drank less coffee. For a few days, he felt hopeful. But soon the same heavy feeling returned. That was confusing because his body had rested. So if sleep was not the real problem, then where was all his energy going? The answer was hiding somewhere he never thought to look. His body was resting, but his mind never was. Every notification, every short video, every unfinished task, and every tiny decision quietly pulled a little more attention away. None of them felt important alone. But together, they became a backpack full of invisible weight that he carried from morning until night. Think about your own day. Before breakfast, your brain may already have seen news, messages, advertisements, social media, and dozens of choices. What should I wear? What should I reply? What should I watch? What should I eat? Your body may still be sitting still, but your mind has already been running for hours. No wonder you feel exhausted before the day has truly begun. Ryan noticed something else. Whenever he finally had free time, he reached for his phone because he wanted to relax. But instead of feeling refreshed, he felt even more tired afterward. It was like drinking salty water when you are thirsty. For a few moments, it seemed to help. Then the tiredness returned, even stronger than before. One weekend, something unexpected happened. A power cut switched off the internet for several hours. At first, Ryan felt annoyed. He walked around the house with nothing to do. Then he stepped outside. He sat under a tree and watched the wind move through the leaves. He listened to birds instead of notifications. Time moved more slowly than usual, and for the first time in months, his mind became quiet. When the electricity returned, Ryan noticed something surprising. He had more energy than he usually had after spending an entire weekend resting. Nothing magical had happened. He had simply given his brain a chance to stop collecting noise. That quiet afternoon showed him that rest is not only about sleeping. Sometimes, real rest begins when your attention finally gets a break. From that day, Ryan changed only one small habit. Before touching his phone each morning, he spent 10 quiet minutes looking outside, stretching, or simply sitting with his own thoughts. It sounded too simple to matter. Yet after a few weeks, he found it easier to focus. Small tasks no longer felt impossible. The heavy feeling slowly faded because his mind was no longer starting every day already overloaded. Maybe this story feels familiar because many of us are trying to rest while filling every empty moment with more information. We believe we are relaxing, yet our minds are still working without a pause. Over time, that invisible work becomes more exhausting than the physical work we rarely notice. So today, try one small experiment. Give yourself just 10 quiet minutes with no phone, no music, no videos, and no distractions. You do not have to solve your life. You do not have to think deeply. Simply let your mind breathe. Then notice how you feel by the end of the day. Sometimes, the energy you have been searching for has been waiting in the silence all along. If this story made you see yourself a little differently, press the like button so more people can discover it too. Share your thoughts in the comments. What is one thing that quietly steals your energy every day? If you enjoy stories about psychology, life lessons, success mindset, personal growth, human behavior, and motivational stories, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next journey. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.